Welcome back to Planet in the South. Tonight we are making a quick, easy 30-minute meal. We're going to have some pork chops, some carrots, and some other side. We'll figure that out along the way. So the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to chop up some carrots. I just have baby carrots here because that's what I had in the fridge. I'm just going to chop them into thirds on a bias. Once I have my carrots all chopped up, I'm just going to add them to a sheet pan here. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Now you can season with whatever you have on hand. So I have some Kinder's Buttery Steakhouse. And then also I love garlic, so I'd like a little bit of garlic flavor. So I'm going to take half a tablespoon or so. And then I am just going to massage that all together. Make sure everything has a good coating of oil and the garlic is distributed out. And then I'm going to make sure I have these out even so that nothing is on top of each other and they don't steam and they actually do roast. So once I have those all laid out there, I'm going to pop them in the oven, 425 degrees, let's say for about 10 minutes first. When my carrots are about halfway through, that's when I'm going to get my pork chops going. So I'm going to bread mine in some Payco breadcrumbs, and then I'm going to add some really good seasoning. It's called Special Shit, and we're going to throw some of that in there so that we have some seasoned breadcrumbs. This has a lot of different flavors in it, and so there's really no need to put anything else in there with it. If you don't have one like that, just I would do paprika, salt, pepper, garlic and onion powder, and just really anything else you have in your spice cabinet that you think will be good. Another thing, whenever you're doing breadcrumbs, flour, any of that, make sure you can see your seasoning in there. If you can't see it, you're definitely not gonna taste it. Okay, and then here in my beautiful Christmas tin, which is the first thing I grabbed, I have 2 eggs that are beaten up, and so that is gonna be my dredge. So I have some ultra thin pork chops here, but you know what? They was on sale, so that's what we have to eat tonight, and it's gonna be just fine. So dip it in the egg wash first, and then throw it on over in your breadcrumb mixture, and that is nicely coated there. And then I have my air fryer. I'm gonna do these in the air fryer tonight just to make it a little faster. And so just throw them on your air fryer pan. If you're gonna do a large batch, just do them in the oven. They're fine that way too. Now that I have my pork chops all breaded and my air fryer is heated up to 400 degrees, I'm gonna throw them in there for about 5 minutes. Now that my carrots have been cooking for about 10 minutes, I am gonna take my spatula and give them a good toss around so that they get a nice coating on every side. And once again, make sure that they're all spread out, not on top of each other, so that they get nice and crispy. Back in the oven for another 10 minutes or so. So while my carrots are in the oven finishing up and my pork chops are in the air fryer, I'm just gonna throw together a quick little salad. I said we were gonna figure out our side. This is what we figured out. So I have my lettuce chopped up here. I'm gonna add some bacon bits to it. These are what I like. And this is what else we have. So there's our bacon. We're gonna add some cheese. And today we have Parmesan cheese. That's what we have. And then I like this little salad topper here. Just has nuts and cranberries and things like that on there. And we are a ranch household, so this is it. So here we have our supper. We have our salad we just made. I have my roasted carrots. I threw some Parmesan cheese and a little bit of cilantro on top. And I have my crispy air fryer pork chop. This is gonna be so, so good.